Hello guys, I just thought I'd come out today and make a little video. We're at Port Aransas, Texas, and the conditions aren't very good. I don't know if we got thunderheads out here. It's the reason the wind is blowing so bad. Wasn't forecasted to be this bad, but I want to show you an invention I come up with a couple of years ago. I stayed down here at the RV park, and I did a lot of surf fishing, and I always found that you get out there on a day like today and it'll just beat you plumb to death. Them waves crashing in, and if you don't get out to that second bar, you normally don't do very good. I mean, I spend a lot of time out here, and you guys that watch me a lot, you know I catch fish. And so when I was down here, I caught a lot of fish. Now, I had to do like everybody, I had to learn what it took. And you fish from the bank, you don't do good. You get out to that second bar, cast out from there over about the third bar, between third and fourth bar, you normally get into them whiting. And I'd catch 20, 30 of them in a few hours. But I hated getting beat up. So I thought, well, why not come up with something that I could sink down in the sand out there on that second bar? So I come up with this fine contraption. Somebody may have done it somewhere, but I have not seen anything, and I've searched YouTube and I've searched places, but basically it's like a bow blind. If you know anything about hunting, you actually could use this as a bow blind, the way it's open in the front. But it's about 4 foot across, 4 foot square, about 6 foot tall to the bottom plate. I have about 10 inches on each leg that is designed to go down into the sand and work as an anchor. And it does. It'll sink down to the sand, and you can get off and walk back up here to the Jeep. You leave your rods out, and it won't move. You can set up there so pretty, them waves come crashing right under here, and you're above it all. And it works great. On a day like today, when it's super have some fast moving, of course I'm not sure how the current, if the current's going back and forth on the beach, is when it does wash a little around the legs, and you can be up there for about an hour and you kind of shake a little, and if you shake it and you'll feel it kind of get a little wobbly, it starts pivoting on these bars here a little bit. Well, all you do is you go down, you pick it up, you move it over a few feet, settle it back down, you're good for another hour. But on most days you can sit there for 3 or 4 hours, and even if you got big waves coming in, but if you don't have a real cross current, it won't wash. It surprised me, because you can stand out there, just stand in one place, and you sink. And that's what kept me from building this for a long time. I thought it wouldn't work, but guys, it works great. So I'm gonna set up the camera in the Jeep, pointing out there as I take it out there. I don't know how that footage will come out. I may or may not put that in the video, but I'm not out here really to catch a lot of fish today. Now that I'm seeing how windy it is, I just want to make this video of this invention. I got my chicken of the sea. I have never tried that out here. I normally use fish bites or shrimp or ghost shrimp. But all right guys, we'll see you in a bit. All right guys, you see me right here carrying it out. It's really light. It only weighs about 25 pounds total. I built one out of stainless before I built this one, and it's stout, but it weighs about 60 pounds, and it still works. It works all right, but it's a little more than I want to just pick up like that and carry out. What I do with it is I kind of lean it to my back, and then I just kind of walk forward, and I kind of drag the legs, and and it works okay. It's just it's a little harder to get out there, but anyway, as you can see right here, I'm just carry it out there and I set her down. You kind of got to work it back and forth a little bit, and it kind of will, the legs will just kind of sink down. It's not hard at all to get her anchored down in there. And as I say in a minute, that I normally go a lot further, and I would have, but anyway, I don't want to get my camera all wet. I should have made a few more look straight down or whatever, let y'all kind of see how them waves just kind of roll underneath so smooth, don't beat you up. This thing is so versatile, you can customize it any way you want. You could put an umbrella on it, and it's so solid in the ground, it wouldn't, you know, blow over or nothing. I mean, you could easily sit in the shade in the summertime, and you'd have to side cast, but that's not a big deal. I just don't do a lot of surf fishing, but maybe we will do some on this channel. Y'all let me know if y'all want to know a little bit about it. I don't know everything there is to know about it, but I do know how to catch whiting, and it's a lot of fun. And you wouldn't have to have this setup to catch. It just makes it easier. I would show y'all how I did it before I did this, but all right, guys, let's go on to the next one. All right, guys, it's probably gonna be windy even with my good mic and everything, but as you see, we're out here and we're just perched up here, and as full disclosure, I'm not on the second bar. I didn't want to get my camera wet. When I have this mic plugged in, it's not waterproof, as y'all know, so, but I figure y'all get the gist of it. And it's just really fierce out here. Now, I hadn't noticed the current going sideways very much, so you probably could fish even in this rough water for hours and hours. I ain't casting very good. I got the magnetics set really tight, knowing throwing against the 25-mile-an-hour wind. But anyway, like I say, guys, normally I'd be fishing with my bigger reels with a big old 3-ounce sinker, and with the wires that sink into the ground, and I can chunk way out there even against the wind with it, but this 1/4 ounce is not cutting it. Well, it was supposed to be nice this morning, but anyway, I still believe it's going to be a good video if everything comes out right. But yeah, just look how nice it is. You can sit out here all day, not get beat up. I always had a basket to put my fish in. Basket works better than a stringer, because the stringer, when the waves come crashing back, gets wrapped up around this thing. But yeah, guys, this is amazing. You can set your rods out with them tight down on the ground. There's a drawback. You catch a big shark out here, it's hard to deal with him because you can't get him up here, and you don't want to get down there with him, so you're just going to end up cutting the leader and letting him go once you wear him down. That's all you can do. Same way with a big stingray. You're just going to have to, you know, clip the leader close as you can to him and let the hook dissolve out of him. But most of the time I'm after whiting or pompano, something I can get on up here. I mean, I suppose you could get a dip net, a long handle dip net, where you can dip up them fish and deal with them that way. But anyways, I hope y'all liked the video. I'm not trying to patent this. I'm not trying to sell it. Just thought in case some of you guys out there want to build you one. Like I say, I'm not a good welder on this real thin aluminum. If it's as thick as this, I'd have no problem. My MIG does good, but it doesn't do good on that thin stuff. But yeah, guys, I'm normally out another 50 yards out there when it's not so bad, and I'm not worried about getting my camera wet, because it'll go down and get about neck deep and then it'll come back up. You know how the surf is. But I'm up here rock solid. Now I shake it, it don't move a bit, and I think it'll be that way. Oh, the turtle popped his head up. But anyway, guys, I'm gonna let y'all go. So if y'all have any questions, leave a comment down in the comment section down below. Hope y'all have a blessed day. God bless, and we will see y'all next time.